Hi viewers, welcome back. Today we are going to start the numerical section of motion in 2 dimension. The question we are going to solve asked in JEE Mains 2022, that means the current session. Without wasting any time, let us start with the first question, and the question is on your screen. The first question states that a ball has been projected with an initial velocity 25 meter per second with theta degree angle. After t time, it creates parallel direction. That means the direction of the velocity is parallel to the horizontal after t time. We have to find the angle at which we have thrown the ball. The range is r, that is given in the question. So the horizontal axis and the vertical axis is this. With initial velocity u equal to 25 meter per second, the ball has been projected. After t time, the direction of the ball, that means the velocity of the ball, is parallel. It is possible at the maximum height. The direction is 0 degree or parallel, whatever it say, to the horizontal axis. That means to reach this point, time equal to u sine theta by g, and to take time to reach from A point to B point, total time t dash 2u sine theta by g. Okay, so range r equal to u square sine 2 theta by g, or we can replace sine 2 theta by 2 into sine theta cos theta. Cos theta by g. We can replace u square by 25 square into 2, because the initial velocity is 25. Okay, then g equal to 10. 10 divided by 25 square by into 2, r equal to sine theta cos theta. Okay, if we put the value of t over here, t equal to 25 sine theta by 10, that implies 10t by 25 equal to sine theta. Okay, and if you put the value of sine theta over here, what we get? (10t by 25). This 25 square get cancelled. This 10 gets cancelled. R by 50 equal to cos theta. Okay, we have to find the angle. If tan theta, we are going to find tan theta, then sin theta by cos theta, 10t by 25 divided by r by 50. This to 20, that will be 20t by r, theta equal to tan inverse 20t by r. Next question on your screen. The question states that a particle has been thrown at an angle 45 degree. After t equal to 2 seconds, the velocity is 20 meter per second. Okay, not the initial velocity. The velocity is given after 2 seconds. Okay, what will be the maximum height gained by the body? We know that the maximum height h equal to u sine theta by g whole square. Theta is 45 degree, g is 9.8 or 10. We have to find the initial velocity. First, we are going to draw the reference axis. The ball has been projected with the initial velocity. After t equal to 2 seconds, the velocity is 20 meter per second at t equal to 2 seconds. Okay, so how to find the initial velocity? If we find the horizontal component of this 20 meter and the vertical component, that means the component velocity of this 20 meter, we can simply say that these and these are the two vectors and the resultant of these two vectors is 20. Fine. So this component vector should be in terms of u. So if we create a relation between them, then we can find the value of u. So we are going to find the components in terms of u. So how to find the components? We know that if the initial velocity is u, then this is u cos 45, that means by root 2, and the by root 2. After 2 seconds, what will be the velocity, change in velocity along x-axis? Vx ut v is equal to u plus at. We know that there is no acceleration along x-axis, so this will be equal to u by root 2. Along y-axis, uy minus gt, that is vy equal to uy minus gt. It is the final velocity. U by root 2 minus gt, t is 2 seconds, so 2g or 20, we can consider this as 20. That means the horizontal component is u by root 2 and the vertical component is u root 2 minus 20. I am going to draw the free body diagram, that is 20 horizontal is u by root 2 and the vertical is u by root 2 minus 20. So if these two vectors are component of this 20, then what we can simply write, and the angle between them is 90. So 20 square equal to u by root 2 minus 20 whole square plus u by root 2 whole square plus 2 into u by root 2 minus 20 into this cos 90 degree. Cos 90 is 0, so 2ab cos theta portion will be convert into 0. If we simplify this, 20 square is 400 equal to u square by 2 plus 400 minus 2 u by root 2 into 20 plus u by 2, u square by 2. 400 get cancelled. U square by 2, that will be u square, and this is minus. If it go over there, it will convert into 20 root 2 into u. If we cancel u, we get u equal to 20 root 2. This is the initial velocity. If you put the value over here, that is 20 root 2 into sine 45 1 by root 2 by 10 whole square. Root 2 10, that is 4 meter is the answer. 4 meter is the correct answer. So very interesting question. Before moving in the next question, I have to make a correction in the last question. That means I considered the maximum height as u square sine square theta by g. It will be u square sine square theta by 2g. We have the answer 4. So our correct answer will be 4 divided by 2, that is 2 meter will be the maximum height. So correct it. We have make a mistake. I forget to write 2g. I just place g in the formula of maximum height. So our answer will not 4, it will be 2 meter. Okay. So moving on the next question. This next question is assertion and reason. So first question, assertions tell us that two balls are thrown with same initial velocity and they attain same range and they attain different heights that are h1 and h2, and they state that if h1 and h2 are two different heights, then range equal to 4 times root over h1 h2, and the reason is given behind that h1 into h2 will be like this. So we know that if two balls are thrown and they attain same range, then what will be the reason? The reason behind that, they are complementary, they have thrown in a complementary angle. If one has thrown at 30 degree, another will be thrown at 60 degree. So at that situation, the maximum height will be different, but the horizontal range will be same. If this happen, we substitute one angle by 90 minus theta. Okay, one angle by 90 degree minus theta. If our height is u square sine square theta by g, if we substitute this is for h1, if we substitute this theta by 90 minus theta, we can find simply h2. So what happens? 90 minus theta is sine square theta, that is u square cos square theta by 2g, and u square sine square theta by 2g. That means the reason is correct. So we have to find the assertion behind that. If the assertion is right, the assertion total depends on this line, r equal to 4 times root over h1 h2. So let us try. We have given that in the reason, we simply use this. Okay, we simply use this h square sine square this. I can find that if I root over both sides, I can find this. So what I get, u sine theta, u cos theta, 2g whole square, that is 2g, u square, I need 2 over here, into 2 into 2. Why? You can understood, u square 2 into sine theta cos theta, u square sine 2 theta by g, and there is 4 root over h1 h2. If I replace the 4 from here, this is the formula of range. So the reason is also true, and the assertion is true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the reason of the assertion. So this was a very easy question. And asked in JEE Mains 2022 in the morning shift. Moving on the next question, and the next question is very easy. It states that when a aircraft is flying with a speed of 200 meter per second and it come overheaded, and anti-aircraft gun has been fired at an angle theta, and the velocity of the missile is 400 meter per second. We have to find the angle so it can blast the or take down the fighter jet. So very easy question. It is moving, we think this is theta, it is moving with 200 meter per second, and this is 400 meter per second. We have to find the angle. Perpendicular by base, that is sine theta, 200 by 400, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 30 degree. Theta is equal to 30 degree. So in JEE Mains, very short question can be asked. So don't worry about that. Moving on the next question. The next question on your screen. This is similar to the question we have done in question number 2 in this video. The question states that a particle has been thrown, or a body has been thrown with the initial velocity 20 meter per second at an angle alpha with the horizon. So let us draw the diagram. So it creates alpha with the horizontal after t equal to 20 meter per second. After t equal to 10 second, here is the ball, and it creates beta angle at t equal to 10 second. we have to find the tan beta. Acha, if initial velocity is this, what will be the velocity component? 20 cos alpha and 20 sin alpha. The horizontal component will be fixed because there is no acceleration. So 20 cos alpha is the horizontal component after t equal to 10 seconds. But for the vertical component, we have to find the velocity because there is some reduction in speed. Vy equal to uy minus gt. So 20 sin alpha, the velocity will be reduced due to gravity minus gt. So 10 into 10, that is 100. So u sin alpha, sorry, u means 20 sin alpha minus 100. So perpendicular by base is tan beta. Therefore tan beta equal to perpendicular by base 20 sin alpha minus 100 by 20 cos alpha. If we divide this, we get tan beta equal to tan alpha minus 5 by cos alpha, that is 5 sec alpha. I think option number B is the correct option. Next question on your screen. To solve this question, we have to know the concept of relative velocity. A girl is standing in a rainy weather. She makes her umbrella 45 degrees to stop the rain to drop on her face. She runs with 15√2 km/h so that the rain drops perpendicular to the head. They have asked to find the velocity of the rain with respect to the girl. So very easy question. That means the rain is dropping at a 45 degree. If she moves 15√2, what will be the velocity? So very easy. Base by hypotenuse. Cos 45 degree equal to 15√2 by hypotenuse. X equal to 1 by √2. X equal to 1 by √2, that is 30 km/s. It is 30. But they have asked when she runs, the rain come perpendicular to the head. So if this is 45, this is also 45. Perpendicular base by hypotenuse, again we can find cos theta. So to find this velocity, base by 30 by base by hypotenuse, base equal to cos 45, that will be 30 by √2. Base equal to 30 by √2. The velocity will be 30 by √2 or 15√2. 15√2 will be the velocity. They have asked when she runs, the rain come perpendicular to her head. So this is the velocity of rain. Velocity of rain with respect to girl when the girl is moving. So the option C is given as 30 by √2. So option C is the correct option. 30 by √2, that is equal to the 15√2. Let us move on the next question. Next question on your screen. We have to find the path of the particle where x equal to 4 sine pi by 2 minus omega t and y equal to 4 sine omega t. So it will be equal to 4 cos omega t. If we divide x by 4, so x by 4 will be like this and y by 4 will be like this. We know that cos square omega t plus sin square omega t equal to 1. Sin square omega t equal to 1. If you put the value, x square by 16, y square by 16 equal to 1. So x square plus y square equal to 16. This is the equation of circle, and the correct option will be the equation of circle. Next question on your screen. The next question state that a person throw a ball of a maximum range of 100 meter. So what is the formula of maximum range? R equal to u square sine 2 theta by g. We know that if theta is 90 degree, theta is 45 degree, so 45 into 2, that will be the 90 degree. At that situation, R will be converted into R max. So u square by g is the maximum range, and they have asked about the maximum height at this situation. H equal to u square sine square theta by g, u square sine square theta by 2g. Okay, so theta will be 45 degree, so sine square theta will be 1 by root 2 whole square, that will be 1 by 2. G is equal to 10, sorry, u square by g, they have given that u square by g is 100, u square by g is 100. This u square and this g will convert into 100, and in denominator we have 4. So 25 meter is the maximum range for this question. Next question on your screen. This question is also related to the relative velocity. It states that a butterfly is flying in a northeast region with a velocity 4 root 2 meter per second. So first of all, we are going to draw the north, south, west, east. So the butterfly is flying over here with 4 root 2 meter per second. In northeast region, it implies the angle will be 45 degree. The wind is flowing, that means this velocity is considered when wind is not flowing. If wind start flowing from north to south with a velocity 1 meter per second, we know that the velocity will be decreased due to the wind. So first of all, we are going to find the component of this velocity. 4 root 2 cos 45. Cos 45 will be 1 by root 2, that is 4. Simply for this, we have again 4 root 2 sine 45, that is 4. That means in the vertical axis, the velocity is upwards 4 and downwards 1. So we can conclude that this velocity will be 4 minus 1, and this will be 4, that is 3. 3 is the final velocity along y component, and it has not been changed in the x axis. What will be the resultant velocity? This will be the resultant velocity of the butterfly when the wind is flowing. So R will be VR, V resultant will be root over 3 square plus 4 square, that is 16 plus 9, 25, that is 5 meter per second. Okay, 4 root 2 is 4.1414. It will be more than 5, so the velocity is decreased to 5 meter per second. Now they have also asked what will be the displacement of the butterfly after 3 seconds. The displacement of the butterfly is S is equal to Vt, 3 into 5, that is 15 meter. So the correct option is option number D. Next question on your screen. The questions state that in a gun there is a spring of spring constant 100 Newton per meter. A ball of 100 gram had been compressed for 0.05 meter, then it is released. So it will create a parabolic path. they have asked the range. They have asked the range if the gun is 2 meters above the ground. So 100 gram will be converted into 100 by 1000, that is 1 by 10 kg. 1 by 10 kg. Now, how to find the initial velocity of the ball? It is very simple. The initial kinetic energy of the ball is gained by the compression, due to the compression of the spring. So spring energy half kx square is equal to half mv square. So half cancel out. 100 into 0.05 into 0.05 equal to mass 1 by 10 v square. So 0.05 means 1 by 100, 1 by 100. So 25 by 100 into 100. 100 get cancel out, 10 get cancel out. So v equal to, v or u, the initial velocity, root over 25 by 10, that is 5 by root 10. This is the initial velocity. What we have? 5 by root half kx square. This energy gained by due to the compression of 0.05 meter. We know that along y-axis 2 equal to, along y-axis u equal to 0. This velocity is along x-axis 0 plus, for this minus 2, half g will be 10 t square. So 4 by 10, 0 minus cancel out, 4 by 10. 4 by 10 equal to t square, implies t equal to 2 by root 10 second. So it takes 2 by root 10 second to come down. So the time will be 2 by root 10 second for the range. What is the formula of the range? Range equal to velocity into time. Velocity into time, that is 10 by 10, that is 1 meter. Very important sum. Okay, moving on the next question. The next question on your screen, it tells us it is a river, a point A and there is a point B. If we draw a line, it will create 30 degree. What will be the angle for a swimmer with this line so that he can reach exactly to the B point? Also, we have the velocity of the river is equal to the velocity of the swimmer. Let us consider V equal to V. If we use the simple concept of vector resolution, we can simply find this answer of this question. Think about that. If two vectors are equal, V and V, what will be the resultant? What will be the direction of the resultant? The direction of the resultant will be 45 for this 90 degree. If two vectors are at angle 60 degree and they are equal, 30 degree. So if these two vectors are equal, this will act as a median and it will divide the angle equally. If it is 30, the angle will be 30. So without doing any mathematical explanation, we simply use the vector concept to solve this question, because the velocity of the swimmer and the velocity of the river are same. That's why this line will be act as a bisector of the angles. That one section of the angle is 30, another section will be 30, 60 degree. Moving on the next question. The next question tells us a block has been kept on a hemispherical surface. It starts to slide. After some point, sliding for some time, it will lose contact with the surface. If it lose contact with the surface, what will be the height from the horizontal we have to find? Let us think about the motion before it loses contact with the surface. That means the hemispherical surface. The body will have executing a circular motion. In case of circular motion, the centripetal force need to be balanced. Here it will balanced by the component of force. Let us first draw the diagram for it. Here is the block. Let us consider here it will lose contact. The radius is 3. At this point, let us consider the height is h, okay, and the weight of the body is acting mg. If it is acting mg, the centripetal force mg cos theta and tangential force mg sin theta. This mg cos theta will balance the centripetal force. Mg cos theta will mv square by r. Get cancelled. Get cancelled. R is equal to 3. This is our first equation. Okay. If we extend the diagram and we try to interpret the diagram with respect to length, this length is nothing but r and this length is nothing but h, r and h. Okay, if this is theta, this is base and this is hypotenuse, so cos theta is equal to the base by hypotenuse, that is h by r, and r is equal to 3. If we substitute the value over here, what we get? G into h by 3 equal to v square by 3. 3 get cancel out, v square equal to g h. This is the value. Okay, g h. If we draw this line, the total line is r equal to r, and this portion is r minus h. Why? Because the body slides from here to here, that means the potential energy for this height will convert into kinetic energy after this point. We know that gravitational force is a conservative force. It does not depend on the path. So while moving in this path, the gravitational energy will equal to this path, because it is a conservative force. It does not depend on the path. So a body come down, it loses its potential energy, and the potential energy will convert into the kinetic energy from this point. What is the potential energy at this point? mg r minus h, and it will be converted into potential energy mv square. Get cancel out, 2g r is 3 minus h equal to v square, and v square equal to gh. 3 to just 6g minus 2gh equal to gh. If you move this, 6g equal to 3gh, h equal to 2 meter. Very important sum, and it is our last sum. Thank you for watching.